This is part two of the rack and pinion mechanism. We just inserted this part, which is the linear slide, and it's going to go over the top of this um, inner slide truck, which is the green thing right here. So if you go to our example here, look at it from the left here, you can see that it sort of sits up here around it and just glides on this super slippery green plastic. So it's clear we're going to have to take this guy and rotate it around 180. Let's see if it'll grab it. There we go. And then we're going to put a linear, let's see, we're going to put a slider mate on these two. So let's get this over here. Let's pick a place like, I'm just going to pick right in the middle. Right in the middle there. And then I'm going to come over here and actually maybe I'm not going to do that. Let's forget that. Let's come over here and let's move this guy down here, and we're going to have to figure out a way to get those to mate. So let's go up here to our slider, and how about the top right there, or over here? Right. Yep. Okay, try there. Right there. And then come over here to like right there. Let's see how that looks. If we zoom up, we may need to do a few adjustments. Okay, so let's put in some offsets. So we want to go in the X direction. It looks like about, I don't know, let's try 0.1 inch. The other way, minus 0.1, minus 0.1, and that's too much. So minus 0.05, and let's see, how does that look? Let's zoom up here. Does it kind of look like it's... I'm going to accept that. And then Shift 7. And we've got our slider here, and if I can animate this in some way, it's going to slide along here. So if I take this down to 100, or maybe 50. There it goes. Okay. So let's put in some limits here. So where is 0? I think 0 is right there. And then I want it to go the other way, something like minus 10. Let's put a 50 in here so it goes faster, and have it go back and forth. Alright, so 0 and minus 10, I think that's working okay. And Shift 7, and I think we have it set up such that it's gonna, that's reasonable. Okay, so what next? We're gonna have to come over here and put the rack gears on the slider. So to do that, first I'm going to turn off visibility of the bracket here so I can see what I'm doing. And let's insert the rack gear here. We're going to need several of them. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do the first one here. So let me rotate that 90. Enter. And then I'm going to rotate. That's right. I don't have to do anything. Okay. Bring it over here. Let's think about this. I'm going to turn off the visibility of the base plate too. It's just kind of in the way. And so what I'm going to do here is come up to this very first hole. And we're going to be dealing with fasten mates. So let's put it like right in the middle. Click there. And then I'm going to turn this guy around and put it, yeah, right there. I think that should work. Shift 7. Got it. Okay. Now we've got it on there, and let's try something here. I'm going to come over here and go to my rack gear, and I'm going to make a quick drawing of it. Let's see. Size A. Because I want to see how long it is. That's not a very good view of it, is it? We don't really care too much about how this looks. Okay, that's good. And then maybe like this. Yeah, we wouldn't choose that as a front view normally. But what I want to find out is this distance here. 2.492. Okay, so let's go back to our assembly. And we're going to come up here and do a linear pattern in an assembly. So we're going to take this thing, and the direction we're going to go is that direction. And we're going to put a total of 5 in there. And we're going to move it a distance 2 point, whatever that was. 2 point, where is that? 2.492. Whoops. Let's go back in here. Not that. How about the linear pattern? The distance 2.492. And yeah, I guess we're just going to go with that. And then we've got them all. We've got them all that we need. Let's see, does the other one? I guess it does go off the edge. Yep. Okay. So let's turn things back on to kind of see what the big picture is here. So we've got a rack gear rigidly attached. Yeah, this is going to be attached with screws. Rigidly attached to the slider, which sits on this green slider down here, the truck, inner truck they call it, and it's going to slide. So how do we get this to slide? Well, that's when we start to put a motor on there. So let's take a look at what was done over here. And let's just put in I believe this is a, 36 tooth gear. Let's put a 36 tooth gear in, and we're going to get so this guy is a 4-inch standard shaft. I really didn't need it that long. Let's come in here and just get some of these things in here. So insert, other documents, let's see, not gussets, so we'll come back here. Gears, let's put a 36 tooth gear. And we'll pick this one up in part 3. Thanks for watching.